Hello everyone! Okay, so I got a new glimmer that I want to show you later, but I realized some people might be having trouble with getting the, this thing. As you can see, I'm almost done. All I need to do is experience one more volcano eruption, which is kind of out of my control, since server hopping hasn't really proved to be effective for that one. I'll just wait it out in my own private server. If you're trying to do this, or this, pick a low density server, which means, like, maximum 20 people. So then you have less likely of a chance of it crashing on you. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of problems getting these two to, you know, happen. Then this and this are tied very closely together. I'll explain. So there's this creature. This one. You want this one if you want to complete that within 2 hours. Like I did. I didn't think of filming that at the time, but I was able, with a friend, to okay, I'll show you where I mean. I'll be this. So you know, burns heal. Oh my god, cat, stop it. Stop rubbing that part of my computer, please. He just pressed the space bar. Oh my gosh, this cat's adorable, but he does like to mess up stuff. So, for this, the ideal spot that we picked was right here, because it has a mud spot, a place where our creatures could eat since they're omnivores, and a puddle you can just do this in. Just swim on the top of it. The reason why you want to be in water is because burns heal twice as fast in water, if you guys didn't know that. So if you're sitting down, it'd take twice as long for it to heal than if you were in water. The downside of this is, well, you run out of stamina whenever you're done. But thankfully the mud runs out before that point happens. So you can use that as like a judge thing, saying, hey, get the heck out of the water before you drown. This spot would also be a good spot for that, since it has a food source, large body of water, and a mud spot. There's also a spot back here. So there's not just one spot. And I think there's one over there. Oh boy. Windstorms suck! Yeah, mud spot, water, food source. I don't think there's any in the swamp. It would be good if there was one in the swamp, but I don't think so. I'll check it over later in the video. Yes, this one's good too. Food source, body of water, mud. And there's one in Flower Cove, I believe. Like, you can do this technique anywhere. And the reason why you need a food source is because it's going to take it 2 hours at least. And your creature is going to be hungry. Yep. Food source, mud, water. To roll in mud, if you're on a device that's not a computer, there's a mud rolling button over here. You'll just have to keep pressing buttons to find out, or you can do this. Select actions, select roll in mud, and it will keep on doing it until that bar is, and then whenever that bar is full, you move. You move like slightly forward, and then it will allow you to be covered in mud. After that, you enter the water, you allow each other to hit each other. Your attacks will be slowed down if you're Pyremia. Just be aware of that. You can be any other creature that breathes fire, or can cause fire damage too. But I suggest a Pyremia because of its low damage output compared to, how much burn damage it causes. So it causes 4 burn damage every single time something attacks it. Which is why I'm saying if you're Pyremia, you definitely want to be attacking each other, and do not try to be in a pack or it will not work. Once you guys get close to half health, stop, take a break, make your creatures lay down so then it has the increased, increased rate of healing. I was pretty sure there was one up here. I might be mistaken. Yeah, for computer, press N. The N key for the mud rolling thing, or do the actions thing if you're not really sure you can remember all that. Because the actions can do every action, as you can see, and then it can also access calls. Like that. I was pretty sure there was one back here. Yep, here's a water source. The food source is down there. I can't see garbage though. Huh. Well, back here is a good hideaway for herbivores. If you guys want to know. That's why I'm looking back here, because no one comes back here unless it's an event, and even then you're only going to see them once in a blue moon, like one random person once in a blue moon doing this. So I'm going to have my character eat and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna look for one in the swamp. Or maybe over here. Oh yeah, isn't there a mud puddle in here? I know it's a place where people spawn in at, but it still might be a good option. Because everyone leaves, since it's considerably boring and uneventful in here. Nope. Nope, no mud? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Guess I was imagining things. not drinkable water. This is. But yeah, so drinkable water right here. Food. Mud pile. Warning, this is a spawn area. People will spawn right around here. So if you want to have privacy, this probably isn't the best option, but it's still an option. And I'm talking about, like, for herbivores or omnivores. Carnivores, you're gonna have to go to a different place. Or places. I have a video on all the carnivore feeders that are permanent. And in the comments I stated that there was a couple more that I didn't show in the video, but they're underwater, so it doesn't really matter. This is a good place for carnivores. Food source, water source, and a lot of places to pick for sitting in the water. And also you can do it for these guys too. And then just over here is the mud puddle. So if you're a flying carnivore, which I know there's at least one fire-based carnivore or omnivore, then that could be a good option. The meat spawner here is rather active, so doing it right here if you're a carnivore could be beneficial too. Oh, there's a random Rolo just hanging out there. Who knew? And if you're aquatic and a carnivore, this spot would be a good spot. And then you have the pyremia hit you, or you hit the pyremia, and you could easily heal that. Since, you know, you're permanently underwater and you won't spend stamina. I mean, I don't think there's a semi-aquatic that can do fire stuff, but if there is, that would be perfect for this method that I'm talking about. The other ones are kind of just left up to chance. The different stat boosted creatures means you can't just be the same species. You gotta be a different species. And experience for volcano eruptions is literally up to chance. If you pop into a server and you have a flying creature, use that flying creature to fly up to the... oh my. Okay, I'm running out of... oh my. Okay. Fly up to the top of the volcano over here. I was at the volcano earlier. That I went inside the volcano. You want to go on top of it. If there's a oh my. Well, I think I'm done for. Give me a second to find a food source. I know there's one over here, but I'm not going to be sheltered, so I'm going to end up getting too cold. Yeah, you know what? I might want to put the you don't freeze to death plushie on. Okay. I'll just fly over there real quick and show you what I mean. Because the volcano here should be relatively full, and as you saw, this is a private server, or as you know, this is a private server. Some of my friends are AFK farming right now, so then they can get enough to have access to this. Oh boy. Well, you see what general direction I was heading from that point. And you can see the volcano. Okay, it's 2 summers away from erupting right now. You can tell from that little tick right there. So it will get this full, and then this full, and then yeah, it needs 2 summers right now. There's probably photos online about it. Oh my, did it just grow? Nope, just a figment of my imagination. Okay, because it's only supposed to do that during the summer, so if it does it during the winter, that'd be a concern. Oh my. But yep, that's I explained a way to easily get that creature, well, at least with the minimal effort required, you know. I'm gonna have to hide inside the volcano, because I think the thing thinks that my character is slowly dying. Yep. Oh, I never saw this laying down. It's kind of cool. But anyways, that's it for this video.